Australia just announced from 1st of July the 3-hour free electricity.
Oh, yes.
When the country has so much solar in the middle of the day and sort of pricing going negative, people say, okay, why don't you bring all your demand during the day? At least we use solar as much. And that can happen anywhere in the world, no?
The 3-hour solar is a very contentious conversation because depending on who you're talking to, there's always winners and losers.
Yep.
In this particular instance, potentially the losers are the people who are providing the electricity because they can't charge for it. There's an argument that actually it impacts everybody because the cost of implementing it is then smeared on it. But I think if I take a more positive view on it, I think the most important element of this new policy is that it will force energy retailers and electricity networks to come to the party, which is what's needed right now. It's a good step in the right direction. Yes, it's small, it's temporary, and it's for people who are on standard default offers rather than market offers. But if we can implement it for one group in our society, we can implement it for everybody. And that's the point that is being proven out of this. This policy will actually incentivize customers to move their energy consumption from one part of the day to another as well, so that they can take advantage of the free electricity. And what that does is it actually then solves a network problem. The network underutilization problem can be solved through this. But I think the biggest benefit of this tariff is that basically it will force the big energy companies to fix their systems to innovate. If we don't force them to fix their systems to innovate, we're not going to see innovations because they are very comfortable, right? They're regulated monopolies. They get a return on investment where the people, they don't have to win customers to get a return on investment. So they are in the perfect place not to spend money on innovation, but to spend money just to increase their profits. And so this tariff reform, I think tariff reform in Australia goes back to my conversation earlier in our podcast, that tariff reform continues to be the biggest blocker in Australia's clean energy transition, especially for the take-up of rooftop solar batteries and future vehicle to grid. And I don't mean future vehicle to grid is in the next decade. Future vehicle to grid is happening now. How do we enable it through the right tariffs, through the right incentives, and having to be able to share the benefits of the renewable energy with all customers?
Yeah, I mean, we will have a separate conversation with few people on this 3-hour free electricity. It's something quite unique because if it's an off-peak tariff, basically with zero tariff, and that's why it's getting the attention, right? We all had peak off-peak tariff, right?
It's the zero cost.
Zero has that power of saying it is zero. Zero is powerful.
Zero and zero, exactly.
Yeah. Like when I charge my EV in Sydney, sometime I go to pick up coffee and there's a free electricity charge. You got maybe 5 kilowatt hour or something. It's nothing at $1.50, but that zero power of zero, it's quite funny in a sense.